Chief Executive John Lee attended an interactive question and answer session at the Legislative Council today. He told the floor the government will next week unveil a hydrogen development strategy. Memo Zangai reports.
It was the second interactive question and answer session at LegCo in the current legislative session. One of the first topics discussed between lawmakers and Chief Executive John Lee was the development of new quality productive forces in the city. A lawmaker said Hong Kong should use the mainland as a reference to promote the development of hydrogen.
On the mainland, hydrogen energy is rather mature. They already have a complete industrial chain for production, storage, and so on. And then the public transport vehicles already using hydrogen energy in the mainland. Next Monday, the Environment and Ecology Bureau will be publishing the strategy on the development of hydrogen fuel. We already have HFC bus on trial now, running on the street. We have a working group that approves the trial project. And you will also be seeing the launch of several other projects. For example, street washing vehicles. We have plans to launch a trial project on HFC street washing vehicles.
One lawmaker raised a question about the low-altitude economy, an economic model that relies on civil manned and unmanned aviation activities. The model is already in practice in the mainland, including using drones to deliver food orders.
Tourism and many other sectors, they are already using they are already developing low-altitude economy. Now, if we don't catch up, then we will lag behind in low-altitude economy. Now, there's a challenge we must first overcome because we have many skyscrapers, and if we talk about drones flying to different districts and areas, well, there is a dense population, and what about safety?
The other hot topic garnering a high level of attention among the lawmakers was local tourism.
Now, Hong Kong has the rich cultural assets to provide an in-depth experience. Now, many areas in the new territories, for example, the Ancestral Hall in Pingshan, the Heritage Trail in Kam Tin, have much potential to become the vessel for integration of culture and tourism. So will the government provide more funding to the rural committees to promote rural in-depth tourism? There is the idea of tourism is everywhere in Hong Kong. We need to develop the five-colored travel. We need to promote red tourism, where the theme is of the war of resistance, blue tourism, focusing on outlying islands, and also green tourism, focusing on country parks and marine parks, gold tourism, focusing on jewelry and gold products. The government has the main responsibility in this. But more importantly, the tourism industry, the transportation service operators, and the travel agency need to work together.
Memo Zangai, TVB News.